welcome back to my channel. So I know today's video is a little bit different for you guys that are subscribers, but I really hope that you like it. If you do, you know you want to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hi, my name is India. I run British Beauty by India here on YouTube. I basically do everything beauty related. Makeup, skincare, tips, how-dos, list is endless. And clearly I also do cosplays, if you want to count this as a cosplay. So if you like what you see here today, please subscribe and come and join our family. Right, I'm gonna get into the video because my excitement for this video is like, I literally can't put it down in words. Right, a little disclaimer here quickly. It is absolutely ridiculously hot day today here in the city of London. So I do have my windows open and I actually live on a really busy street. So if you hear anything, I'm sorry. But with all my lights on, I cannot have the windows closed. I would suffocate in this room. Right, to the video. So, today I am going to be doing Danika Fendyr. Now, if you do not know who Danika Fendyr is, I don't know why you're watching the video. I'm not gonna lie. If you haven't read the book, read the book. So if you like fantasy, you like fiction, oh my god, read the book. I don't have the physical book because I read on Kindle, but I love the book that much that I am actually keeping an eye on eBay for a signed tour edition because I have to have this in my collection, like my physical collection, which by the way I have a ridiculous physical collection. It's like my pride and joy. It's literally my makeup and my books. So, whatever. Now you know a bit about me. It's like literally one of the best books I have read for a long time. I love it. Please, if you're here watching this video because you love it too, just comment below because I love people who love the same things as me and I love talking about it. I am so passionate about this book and I'm so passionate about other books. So if you have other suggestions that I should read and you want to see other things, please just comment down below because I love talking about these things. So yes, I am doing Danika Fendyr today. So I'm hoping to go from this to this. So while I'm here sitting in my full gear, I just want to say a couple of things. So I'm going to list all the timestamps down below so you guys can pick and choose what you want to go watch. You can go watch the makeup bit, you can go watch the hair and the wig bit, or if you really want, you can go and see me faff around with what clothes I'm going to wear and all things like that. Okay, back to the beginning. So if you like what you just saw, keep watching the video. So, right, I'm going to get on to the video. The reason I'm doing Danika first is because I've not fake tanned in ages. I see her personally, my personal vision is she's paler than Bryce. So I am going to do Bryce next. If you're watching this later on, I'll put my Bryce link here. If you're not seeing a link right now, it's because I haven't done it. Before I start, this is the last thing, I swear I'm going to shut up in a minute. Obviously what you see here today is obviously my interpretation of her, and also because I'm here sitting on camera and I'm going to take photos and everything, the makeup I use is going to be quite heavy, so obviously it comes up in film. And because I love heavy makeup, like that's my thing, clearly this is ultimately a beauty journal. Obviously you can readjust that because I do see her as very barefaced, but I'm going to do a full face of makeup as naturally as I can. And also I'm going to introduce my products, but the products here really aren't that important. It's about what you have at home and about the techniques and how I've chosen to basically create her into a real life visual. Does that make sense? Real life visual? You know what I mean. So without further ado, let's get going. So I'm going to tie my hair up because I feel like this is just a whole other crazy dimension right now. If you like my hair, by the way, I chose to do this a couple of days ago and it is the best decision I've done in forever. Like, this is just my soul on my head. So if you're interested in seeing the video and what products I use, I filmed the entire process and I'll link it up below. I'll link it up below. Wow, oxymoron. I'll link it up here for you guys to see. I'm starting with a fresh base. I've washed my skin, I've put my serums on, and I put my moisturizer, so I'm completely ready to go in with my primer. And so all my primers today are going to be like opting for the most natural, glowy, dewy kind of skin looks. So the first primer that I'm going to be using today, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Oil. So while that sets into my skin, I'm going to be introducing my next product. So my next product is MAC, and this is the Strobe cream, and this colour is in Pinklite. So this is to create a very natural kind of glowy skin finish underneath the foundation, because as I said, I'm going to be using heavy foundation, but I want that kind of glow to come through it. That's why we are piling on this kind of stuff. Tell me everything. so for foundation today I have chosen this one because to me this is like the most full coverage, yet it's a really natural finish, so I kind of get exactly what I'm after today. So today it is NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. My colour is Strobe, if you guys are interested.
To keep my head above the water, hard to...
Right, so to be buffing that all out, this is my Lamora Round Kabuki T02. Banging brushes, they're off Amazon.
Can't you see I'm falling down?
Now I'm going to be kind of buffing it more than I usually do because obviously I want it to lift up the product underneath the primer and kind of mix in with it, but not so much, because obviously if I wanted it to be mixed that much I would have just mixed the foundation in with the primer and put it on like that. I just want it to be able to shine through.
Don't let this feeling go to waste. Can you taste it? The bittersweetness. I can't keep myself from going under. So I'm down. And tell me everything's okay. So I'm down.
Don't forget the neck.
Everything is okay.
So going in with a beauty sponge, this is the Real Techniques one. I'm just going to dab all that out and smush it on my face.
I can't keep myself from going under. So I'm down.
Right, so once that's all blended, this is the bit that we need to concentrate and focus on. So obviously because she's a wolf, I see her as very kind of, I mean, really strong features, like wolf. You know, their bone structure is very pointed, very, basically that's the best description I have got. So I'm going to go in with this to highlight. I'm going to go on to contour in a minute. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. My colour is Natural Beige. I'm going to go in and do the under eyes first. So as you can see, I'm going to bring the concealer down to about there. And then I'm going to go, because what we're going to do is create that look. Okay, just watch, it's fine. I'll shut up. I'm gonna bring it down even more. That looks good. And I'm gonna go and do the same on the other side. Forehead, I'm going to do almost like an oval shape to create the nice round top. Nice round top. Basically, like the sun is rising on your forehead. On the chin. Come down on the nose. I am going to go in and contour my nose, do not worry. And then also do like half a triangle look at the side of my face to bring that all in. I know, I appreciate I look like an absolute weirdo right now. It will all come together, I promise. So now that's done, blend it all out. As you're blending, just be careful not to bring the highlight either too far down or too far up. Try and keep within the shapes that you have just made on your face, basically. I'm gonna go in on my eyelid though, because I can't help myself. Don't worry too much about blending around the nose right now, because that will be easier to blend once the dark contour is in place. So for contour, I am going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream, and my colour is the light one. I'm going to take quite a small brush to do this. This is again Lamora. This is the Precision Flat SO1. I'm going to link all these brushes down below because I think they're fantastic and they are so cheap and they're Amazon Prime. I'm going to do my forehead first. This is really simple, like basic. I'm literally going to draw a line like that on my forehead. That is it. Now coming down the side of my face, I'm going to come all the way down and I'm going to go along the jawline like that. You see that? Just tightens it all up. Actually, I'm gonna go like that a bit to give that edge. Cheek contours. Now the best thing I say to do when people ask me about contour is like find your natural shadow. I know that sounds really weird, but if you just tilt your head to the side a little bit so it's in shadow with the light facing on you, you should see the natural shadow line kind of almost appear. I don't know if you're seeing that on camera, I'm really sorry, but I can see it in my mirror and it makes sense to me. Obviously you can follow your natural contour. I am kind of following my natural contour because I don't want to look completely and utterly ridiculous and unreal basically. However, I am going to bring it slightly higher than I naturally would to kind of fall in line with the thing, okay? Now, always follow to the side of your mouth as well. So basically I'm going to come like this and I'm going to come down, or you're stuck in your cheeks, you'll see it, to the side of my mouth. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, cool. Like that. That's all we're doing. Now leave it. So I'm going to go and do the other side of my face. Again, bringing it all the way down. I'm going to hit this jawline to make it pop and get rid of the double chin that I have at the moment. Hold down. And then again, I'm going to bring that slightly up to give that look. Done. Cheekbone again. Done. So I'm going to blend that all out and then I'm going to go in and do my nose contour. Now I want you to take your time with this blender. If you take it slow and you take it methodically, you won't go too high and you won't go too low, if that makes sense. But obviously it needs to be blended. Good. This bit I always get stressed out about because I hate budging this. This needs to be so take your time, slow it down. And I always say go from the inside to the out, just because you're less likely to bring the product forward, and it's okay to bring the product backwards because you've already got contour going on there. Banging. Next side. Best thing I can always say right now is inspect your work. Move around a bit, adjust stuff. If you want to put more highlighter on, go for it. If you want to bring it down here further or bring it up higher, go for it. This is the best time to do it before we put any powder on or anything like that. No, okay. I'm going to leave mine and now I'm going to go in for my nose contour. Again, using exactly the same product. I'm using the Huda Beauty Tantour. This is literally just a flat-sided brush. How I'd like to do her nose is I see her as just like a snout, a dog's snout. So I'm going to bring the contour up here as well because that's going to adjust the eyes and bring them up like this. And I'm going to go quite closely in so it's snatched, yeah? Okay. I really hope that description was good enough. And then at the bottom, literally just going to do that. So taking a little teeny weeny buffing brush. So this is the Zoeva 142 and it's actually a concealer buffer brush, but I love this brush for my nose contour. So starting at the top, now remember when it comes to buffing things out, just take it nicely and calmly and slowly, especially when it comes to the nose, because you really don't want to move that product around a lot. Now that that's buffed out, I'm going to go in with the tiniest little bit of the highlighting concealer again, because I want to blend that top bit out really nicely. And I'm just going to put a bit more here, like that. Nothing crazy. And again, slowly, because we do not want to move that product around too much and just ruin the contour that we just did. No, we don't. I'm just going to put a little bit more concealer under my eyes. So this is my favourite under eye concealer. This is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, and I think this is so worn you can't even see it. I've got a new one. Yeah, Cookie Dough 14N. This is super high coverage concealer, so I'm literally going to put a dot. Okay, not a dot, I never do a dot, I'm really sorry, I'm such a liar. I am going to go in and bake, which I like to do when I do a contour. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and this is translucent. I'm just going to bring the powder right up here too. And then I'm going to begin to bake this bit, which is the highlighted bit. I'm going to also bake the middle of my nose and the middle of my forehead. I want to bake here. Snatch. And my chin. Okay, I appreciate I look really weird. It's method to this madness, I swear. I'm going to literally let that bake for 5 minutes while I have some coffee. So now that that is baked, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E2 brush. This is my favourite big kind of powder brush. All I'm going to do is knock all that excess powder off. If you hear my phone, I'm really sorry. My sister is messaging me like continuously as we're here and she's messaging me. She is like a proper cosplayer, and she is currently buying clothes and whatnot for Bryce and Danika. She's going to do it properly, and she's absolutely fantastic. Like, she's so good. I'll go and link her down below, because she does so many amazing cosplays and her editing skills are absolutely ridiculous. I want to kind of put her out there because she's just brilliant, and she's so passionate about it, and I think that always really shines through, because she really does. She puts so much effort into it. She gets all the wigs, she gets all the outfits, and she just looks fantastic. Anyway, so I'm going to put her Instagram down below. 100% go check her out. She's fantastic in so many creative ways. She's actually going to be taking my proper cosplay pictures for this. I'm not going to do that today, so you're going to see this video before the pictures come out, because I'm going to do like the proper pictures next week and get them edited and everything. So if you're interested in see how all of this comes together properly edited and full bodied, go to my Instagram. My Instagram is @thisIsIndiaMadeline. Follow me and you'll see the magic that basically my sister creates. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I've obviously got my wigs and my outfits, but it's her editing skills that just, oh! Okay, back to the makeup tutorial. I'm really sorry. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, hit that contour just a little bit more with that powder contour, just because we're gonna go in and out and use blush and everything. So this is the old school Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I hit this middle color right here. This is Fawn. Using this is the Real Techniques setting brush. There we go. I'm just gonna go in super lightly. Literally just gonna buff it just to blur those lines a little bit, but I don't want to move the product too much. So next up, I'm going to use a blush, because I just want that kind of natural Oh, you do know what I mean. So this is an old school Morphe palette. I'm really sorry, it's still available, don't get twisted. This is the 9B palette. For Danika, I'm literally going to go in with that bright pink. I know it looks ridiculous on camera, but it looks really beautiful on the skin. Smile!
Can't deny. Shut my eyes, love is blind.
Right, that's it for the face. Okay. I'm gonna go in with my eyes. It took me ages to work out what I think I should do for Danika. If I just imagine this is how I see her, is to go to bed with her mascara on, get up in the morning, doesn't do anything, just whack some lipstick on and she's off. That's how I view her. So that's kind of the look that I'm gonna try and create today. So I'm literally just gonna smudge black eyeliner around my eyes and give it a good buff, like to give that kind of like zero fucks given. That's kind of like how I see her, and I love that look. There's something so grungy and something so cool about it. Like, you know, she's just the cool kid. I'm just gonna go in with a super natural kind of like brown to kind of define the eyes a little bit. Choose a color that best resembles like your skin tone, because I'm literally just going to define the eyes. I'm not going to do anything crazy. So this is the Morphe 35N palette, and as you can see, there's like a brown right here, and that's the color I'm going to go in with. I'm just going to use a big buffer brush. This is the Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease. This is all I'm doing. It's super chilled, it's super calm. Anyone can do it. I just want my eyes a little bit defined. I've got a lot going on. It's like concealer, highlighter and foundation on my eyelids. So it's like flattened them all out. So all I'm doing is literally hitting that crease. So the eyeliner I'm using today is like absolutely battered. I'm super sorry, it's super skank. So this is the Urban Decay Perversion eye pencil. I love it. I think it's super black, super thick, super waxy. It's just, oh, it's brilliant. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna line my eyes at the top, and then I'm gonna just bring it down here a little bit. I'm not gonna bring it all in, because that just will close your eye up. If you keep to the sides, that's still gonna give you that like wide-eyed effect. I'm gonna go in with a precision brush. So this is the 230 Luxe pencil. Again, it's Zoeva. I'm literally gonna go in and I'm gonna buff this out. And I'm literally gonna go in with my fingers and continue to smudge that. I don't want to go too high up because I think that's like not natural in the look that we're going for. I'm gonna go in a little bit more. That, hardly anything, and I am really liking what my finger's doing. Right, so I'm gonna go in and do the under bit. Now this, I really just do not want it to be that black, so that's it. Tiniest little bit, and again with the brush. Now I'm gonna bring that a little bit further down with a smudgy-ish look. I'm just gonna define this a little bit just because I can't help myself. So, other eye.
Forever young, or am I faking on the tip of my tongue? There's a...
So, eyebrows. So I see her as basically wearing like nothing and like having those big, beautiful, bushy eyebrows. So that's what we're gonna try and achieve today. First up, spoolie. I'm literally just gonna brush my eyebrows out. It's gonna draw on some extra hairs. So the product that I'm gonna be doing that with, this is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. Now it comes with two bits, but the bit that I'm going to be using is the ink stain.
You better face the fall, keep trying again. Oh yeah, keep trying again.
This is the Benefit Gimme Brows. It's a wicked product. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too heavy in with this. I just wanna give some fluffiness into the middle bit. So I'm literally just gonna go here. As you can see, this is it. All I wanna do is do this bit.
But I'll keep shining.
I'm gonna go in literally with just a clear mascara. This is actually the Miss Sporty Just Clear Mascara. I'm literally just gonna go over this and set them.
Oh yeah.
Done! I'm gonna go in and do my other eyebrow very calmly and quietly, and for you it will be nicely speeded up so you don't have to go through the whole process with me again. I'm going to finish off the eyes with some lashes. Now I'm not going to use mascara, I'm literally going to stick the most natural strip lashes I have just on, just to give it more of a defined look. Now these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are banging. I love them, they're super natural. So the glue that I'm using always forever, this is the Duo Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive. It's basically the one that's got like the wand. Finishing off the face. So I'm going to set all of this in place. So this is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. This trick is one of my favourite tricks ever. So going back to our oil primer. So basically I put literally like 3 drops onto my hand, right? I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to dab that onto my sponge like so. Are you ready for the magic? And I'm literally going to dab that on like my natural highlight. How beautiful is that? I love this trick. I just think it's so beautiful, it's so glowy and it's so natural. So I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to use a liquid lipstick today. So always I go in with a lip balm first. So the liquid lipstick that I'm going to be using today is like that kind of grungy dark. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick and this colour is in Lolita. This is a stunning colour. You're about to see. I went back and forth with a couple of colours while I was like testing this look out, and this one, I just think this is it. This is her colour. It's her colour. You don't have to go now. I won't let you down. The top lip, I'm going to kind of overline my lips just here at the top. I'm not going to overline them at the sides because I still want it to be that look. If that makes sense. You'll see. It all starts when I'm lonely and you really know me. Live. Oh God, I can't believe I just did that. Something's got to give now. A change has got to come. I'm waiting for the fallout of what I have become. Right, so that is our makeup done. So for the next bit, I'm going to go on and do my hair and my wig. Okay, so let's do this. Wig time. I want to talk to you about my wig before we start. So this is, I'll link it all down below because I can't remember the name of it right now and I'm really sorry, but everything will be linked down below. I bought this wig recently just off Amazon. So basically I made my fiance wear this while I clipped in the colours. As you can see, they're literally little clip-ins of all the colours. I'm so happy about the result. So admittedly, obviously this wig has been created for video purposes because all the clip-in colours are at the front, none are at the back. These clip-in colours I think are the best thing ever. It's literally like a pack of 40 for 15 quid and they have every colour under the sun and there's just 2 strips of each colour. So I'm going to sort my own hair out now. And waves are coming in now. I don't know who to trust. It all starts when I'm lonely and you really know me. Might as well call it poison. Done. So obviously if you have your own way of doing this, you don't have to do it like this. This is just personally the way I chose to do it because I've never done this before and I felt like that was the easiest thing, and clearly it is. I've never done this before and I've just been able to do it, so it's super easy. Back. Go in from the back and come up. Oh my god, I got such a big head. I know, I look great. I come up to the final touches now. I've never done this on my channel, I've never spoken about clothes before. This is a t-shirt that I have chosen to wear for her. This is actually my t-shirt, it's like, this is my style anyway. This is Marge, and I know that's an expensive brand, but I found it in TK Maxx for 15 quid. Okay, and then obviously I have my trusted leather jacket. This is just my basic leather jacket that I literally wear the entire time. This is just my misguided biker jacket. So, I'm not gonna get dressed on camera. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. I'm gonna go and run around the streets of London now looking like this, thinking I'm an absolute badass. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the final result. More importantly, if you've got to this part and watched all of it, I really appreciate it, and I really hope that I have done her justice, and I hope I have done you, her fans, justice. So like always, if you have any questions about any of the products that I've used here today, please just comment down below. I'm always more than happy to answer you guys. Like I said earlier, if you guys love this as much as I do, tell me. I want to know everything you have to say about it. And also, like I said, if you have any other book recommendations to fill the hole that is now in my heart without it, please tell me, because oh my god, just hit me with as many books as you can, please. I love this. I love having conversations about it. I love people's passion about them. Everything. Love it, love it, love it. So hit me with them. Next up, it is going to be Bryce. So if you would like to see that, and you've liked today's video and you appreciate it and you all want to see more, please subscribe, and also give this video a massive thumbs up. I'm super excited about Bryce because I just feel like personally my personal style, my personal makeup style, my skin colour, everything just suits Bryce so much more than Danika, but I had to do her. Danika speaks the rebel that is still inside me somewhere. So more importantly, I am sending you guys lots of love. I'm sending your family lots of love and your friends lots of love, because we live in a crazy world right now, and I just think everyone needs as much love as they can get. And I will see you guys next time. Oh my god, I'm so hot. So hot.